everyone! Welcome to our channel. You're in for the very first episode of Date Night Reviews. I'm Alyssa Uy and I'll be reviewing with my boyfriend, Pineda.
So for today's date night, it's Ali's turn to pick the movie, but for next week, it's going to be mine.
So guess what's our first movie? Of course, it's the very famous movie in Netflix now, Kissing Booth 2, starring Joey King and Jacob Elordi. So as you all know, there's Kissing Booth 1 back in 2018, and now they're starting to shoot Kissing Booth 3 to be aired in 2021. So, naalala niyo pa ba kung anong nangyari sa Kissing Booth 1? Basically, Elle and Lee are best friends born on the same day, and they had friendship rules to guide their friendship. So, meron silang rules sa friendship nila na they should not fall in love with each other's relatives. And that's where the conflict starts. Elle was already heavily crushing on Noah, and Noah also had feelings for her. Kasi he thought na she was not head over heels for him. So, the romance started when Lee and Elle started the Kissing Booth as a fundraiser, and they wanted Noah to be one of the kissers. But Noah did not agree. Syempre, si Elle gusto niyang i-convince si Noah. That's what got them close. And when he finally agreed, Noah eventually confessed his love to Elle in the Kissing Booth. So that's it for Kissing Booth 1. So now let's see kung ano yung sa tingin ni JV yung nangyari sa Kissing Booth 1 because he had no idea what happened.
Kissing Booth 1, I think it sounds very steamy. There were obviously 4 parties involved. Elle, Noah, Elle's best friend, Lee, and the other girl, Rachel. So I think these two fell in love. Like, I'm not sure, maybe in the beginning, in the middle of the movie, but then there were like conflicts raised by these two, and then these are squashed out. They eventually fell in love, and these two lived happily ever after until the second movie.
So what did JV and I make as a criteria to determine if the movie is really date night worthy? So just remember the 3 letters, WTF. So what does W stand for? It's the wow value. Of course, in a date night, you and your partner want to be entertained by the movie. So there's humor, there's needs to be so much going on, and there's a lot of things that needs to keep you entertained all throughout the movie. Meaning, hindi kayo dapat makakatulog or hindi dapat tumitingin sa cellphone habang nanonood ng movie.
For a movie to be date night worthy, it should have thoughtfulness. So, dapat it can serve as a conversation piece for you and your partner. It can serve as a starting point to deepen your relationship or to talk about issues. If you don't have the urge to talk about the movie with your partner, then it doesn't have thoughtfulness to it.
And the last one is feels. So basically, it's the kilig factor, and kung how much of the feels yung nare-retain sa'yo after the movie, or parang it makes you love your partner even more. So it's, I think, the chemistry. In a romantic movie, in a thrilling, or in an action movie, it's the surge of emotions. So that's the feels factor.
Right. So when we're looking at whether a movie is date night worthy or not, we look at the WTF criteria. It's wow value, it's feels factor, and its thoughtfulness. So interchange lang yun to. WTF. Oops. So now we're going to review the movie under these 3 criteria, and no spoilers ahead if any of you guys are wondering. And okay, here we go.
So now let's go to the wow factor of the movie. Actually, that was really entertaining for me kasi Elle is a girl with so much humor. Like, sa first part ng movie, palagi lang siya nagpapatawa and she makes everything lighter. She even jokes about the abs of the new guy and that's what really makes it entertaining and very comical yung feel ng Kissing Booth 2. So, I guess overall, it's very entertaining. Yung mga banter nila ni Lee and ni Elle, yung kilig ni Noah with Elle, and yung mga things going around or going in Elle's mind. It's very entertaining and you really get to see the true personality of the character through it. So, I guess it has high wow value.
Wow factor of this movie it was okay, it was good. Pero even the beginning, it didn't feel parang ang tagal eh. Para siyang, alam mo yung nasa lecture ka. Parang may teacher ka sa harap, gano'n. Tapos, lecturing you about atoms and protons and electrons. So, it felt like this. But then, the protons and electrons were having affairs with each other. So, it kind of felt like that. And like the first part was like an eagle. Parang siya eagle na parang, oh wow, it's an eagle. Ganun. Tapos palipad siya ng palipad. Pero like as it gets closer, you realize na, pucha, kalapati lang pala siya. Meh. 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 Meh.
Ako, I had a lot of questions in my mind. That's what makes it very thoughtful. So, JB and I had discussions on what really happened to the movie, why did the girl do this, why did the girl do that, when in fact they can just talk. So, dahil wala naman tayong spoilers sa movie na to, just watch out when you want to watch the movie, but that's basically it. There were a lot of discussions which also help us evaluate a relationship and what to do and what not to do in a relationship. So, maraming lessons yung Kissing Booth 2 and I think it's best for you to find out when you watch the movie finally.
Movie is, yeah, it has some thoughtfulness to it because there's some issues that like when you see it on screen, you'll be like, what the F? Like, gusto ko, like, I wanna turn to Ali and ask her, like, that's not normal, right? Parang hindi naman nangyayari to in real life, pero still, you know, yung mga extremes na ganun, especially in our culture, the Filipino culture, we like to settle conflicts quietly eh.
So as for the feels naman, may kilig siya, may kurot pa rin, pero it's undeniably less than Kissing Booth 1. So what I really love about Kissing Booth 1 is hindi mo kasi alam kung magkakatuluyan si Noah and Elle, magagalit pa si Lee. So it gives you a surge of emotions na kikiligan ka talaga sa efforts ni Noah kasi sinusuri niya si Elle and whatnot, ganyan, when he confessed his feelings to everyone in the Kissing Booth. In Kissing Booth 2, it's more of tackling a mature relationship on how to handle LDR and how to go through it smoothly. So, dito meron ng mga inggit, mga selos, pero that concept kasi was not really communicated to each other. So, I guess the kilig factor would have been more if they talked more. So, I think communication is the key.
Feels factor, yeah. Dami. I felt a lot of hate. Like,
Such a hater.
like, parang ano eh, parang if you're the guy, if ikaw yung guy, feel mo na ikaw yung nasasampal. You see what they're doing on screen, parang you feel na like medyo nakaka-off. In terms of kilig, parang wala masyado eh.
Alam mo ba na mag-ex si Noah and Elle in real life? Baka that's why they're awkward.
Yung feels nila, sila rin parang like if you look at it from a mathematical perspective, parang yung feels nila ganito eh. Like ganun lang sila eh. Parang parallel lang sila. They never meet. they never intersect.
Sir,
So
dami
that-
mong lecture today, ah.
So that the feels will be on point. Oh, there's none eh. They just, siguro sa first part, parang they did that so you felt some spark, pero they diverted na. So, parang it's,
Yes, the movie is really date night worthy because wow, value is there, the thoughtfulness there, and the feels factor is still there. Hats off to the actors, to the main actors. So overall, it's a yes for me. You should go watch with your partner, and I'm sure the kilig will be all over the place.
okay, as you know, all in all, I do not recommend this movie for date night. Like as a guy, I wasn't wowed by it. It didn't make me feel more appreciative towards my girlfriend. I mean, I appreciate her every day. Don't get me wrong. Pero like, you know, there's some movies that like makes you go, oh, like I love my girlfriend so much. But it's not the type of movie that makes you want to do that. And I'd have other good recommendations. Like, I mean, Your Name's out, Weathering with You is out. Kissing Booth 2, it's not really a date night movie. It's more of like you're alone in the house. I mean, if you're a girl, you're alone in the house and
You want some kilig?
you want some kilig delivered to you like right here and then. But if it's a date night type of thing, like don't bother, man. Don't bother. Wag na. Pero if it's her turn, then by all means, you can give her the pleasure of choosing Kissing Booth 2, but be warned, you will not enjoy your experience. No. No. So next week, it's my turn to pick a movie, and for sure, I will try to pick a movie that's so date night worthy.
So everyone, if you like the video, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and if you have suggestions for next movie review or whatever review, just leave in the comments down below. And if you want an update of our next videos, just click on the notification bell. So that's it for me. I hope you liked our review. Thank you for watching. See you again!